Hi, my name is Tyler Hiscock, and I'm the Skills Canada Newfoundland and Labrador Alumni Association President, but I'm also sour. After having such of a successful run at the provincial and the national level competing in the public speaking category with Skills Canada, I feel like I've gained a sense of confidence that has translated really well into my drag artistry. So now I'm going to get into drag and just talk about some of my experiences. I first started becoming interested in drag when I began watching a pretty popular drag competition series, and you may know it. And when I first started watching this show, I didn't watch the show and immediately think that's something that I want to do someday. It was kind of just appreciating the art that was being created. And slowly, as I watched more and more of the show, I began realizing that I had art that I wanted to put out into the world, and that's how Sour became created. Back in 2019, I started playing around with the drag makeup, and I just went out and bought this cheap eyeshadow palette, and I was using foundation that my sister gave me that was not my color, and I just wanted to see where I could start, see what skills I had. And let me tell you, it was not pretty at all, but that was 2019, and here we are today. And so after the first mishap of me getting into drag, I started watching some YouTube tutorials and just learning the dimensions of my own face, because with drag makeup, knowing your face is the key to making yourself look right. And once I realized what suited my face and what didn't, I created the iconic Sour look. I've been thinking about it a lot lately, actually, and Skills Canada can be related back to drag in so many different ways, specifically through the competitions. If you think about the different competitions that Skills Canada has, a lot of those skills can be applied to drag. You think about hairstyling, drag queens wear wigs, so we need to know how to style our own wigs, which I do not know how to do. Things like aesthetics, where you're doing your own makeup, you need to have the makeup skills. And then when the COVID-19 pandemic hit last March, a lot of queens had to take their art and translate it from a live venue situation into an online situation because they couldn't go to their venues. And so that's where things like video production, a lot of queens actually began making videos and filming their performances and putting them online. And when you're doing those sorts of things, you need to know how to edit and film, and you need to know your equipment. So the video production category in Skills Canada would definitely be an asset to any drag queen. Digital skills really came in handy during the COVID-19 pandemic. I put out a couple of my own videos, and they were hard. Yeah, it wasn't easy, but having those connections with the Skills Canada world and already having some sort of knowledge as to how things worked through working with Skills Canada, it made things a little bit easier. My Skills Canada journey has really helped me become who I am and realize where I want to go with my life and what I want to do. It all comes down to the confidence that I gained through competing with public speaking. Before I competed, I wasn't not confident, but I was less confident in the things that I had to say and put out into the world. And when I realized how successful I could be by using my own words and my own thoughts in the public speaking category, it really gave me that confidence in my own ideas. And that definitely translates to my drag, because I may think of doing something crazy for a makeup look and posting on my Instagram, but I think high school Tyler would have viewed those ideas as an obscurity and something that you can't do that because people wouldn't understand it. But there's 7 point whatever billion people in the world. Someone's gonna get what you're trying to do. And that's the wonderful thing about drag. It doesn't even matter if people get it. It's really what makes you happy. And so do the weird things. Do the crazy things. Just live your best life.